lot of uses with that. I'll just put that there. Then we've got the connector. That's the way it connects into the fan. The wires, they ain't too thick, but where I want to get it, it's going to be a bit tight. I'll show you that in a minute. Just a black and a red, positive and negative. Get a pack of these nailed nuts, small screws and bolts, and a pack of this type of bracket. This I believe, if you can see that, they hook over the top of the skylight. That hooks over the top of the skylight, and then there's another part that slides up and down on there, which I'll show you in a bit. Okay. The Titans have got a good video of how these go together anyway on their own website, but this is a first for me. So I've got various nuts and screws and things. I'll drop them on there. Just dropped a packet of screws down here. So here we go. Oh, the instructions are in the back of there. Look at that. Instructions in the back. Set the box now. Just drop that over there a minute. Okay. Let's have a look. All the items, nuts and screws, are all listed, all by letter on here, from A to N. There's a few bits and pieces. The basic idea of it, for this type of installation, you got slim roof light installation, which is on here. Slim roof light installation here. I don't know whether the light's coming through from the sun. I think it's coming through the back of the paper. Anyway, you got slim roof light insulation here using a different type of bracket there, look. And then on this one over here, you're using that bracket as well as another bracket. So I don't know which bracket we're going to use. And it was just basically an unpacking today, because I ain't going to be rushing and fitting this. Late afternoon now, and I've got to have my tea as well, so I ain't going to be but it's saying that you're going to drill a couple of holes, but when I've read about it, you don't have to, because I've put some sticky fixers in there, and you can use the sticky fixers, the hook over the top and a sticky fixer behind here, I believe. The other scenario is this scenario here, where you've got that bracket, and then the other bracket there, look, slides up and down, and the Titan fans actually fit to that. But I've yet to see how it goes together, but we'll live and learn together now at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look then. But all of that instructions right the way across there. The top one is English, you know, all the way around, everything. Top one is English every time. When you go over onto the other side, more information about the controller, and again the top one is English. Hooking, the handle, clips, push fan base to left side, and tighten thumb screw. It's a blow by blow description of how to do it, and you know that your English is going to be bang on the top of the list every time. But even the buttons, you know, this section here is just about purely about the buttons. And it looks like there's a QR code or something here you can use. Look, some sort of a code. I don't know what they call them codes, but one of them. So yeah, it looks pretty good. So let's just offer it up and see what we can make of it. Okay, so here we go. So these are the brackets that I was telling you about. They open up to any size that you want it to open up to within reason. Now, if we're talking about skylights, I mean, if you wanted it that way, it wouldn't go that way because it's not long enough. So it's definitely, it's fact that it's got to go from that way to that way. And there's actually a lip. There's actually a lip here. I believe that can be taken off to route the wires as well. But there you are, look at that. Now what you'd want to do, because you'd want it the right way up to start with, because that way down, the controls are on it. Personally, I'd turn it that way around, because if anybody's having the dinner there on that table, this would be in the way. So we got this here, then we can adjust it so that it's right in the middle of the vent, or we can adjust it so that it's one side of the vent. But that's how it actually sits by the looks of it in there. That's the height it's going to sit at. Not too sure how I'll take this off, but I'm thinking of taking this off. And there's I don't know whether you can see up there. Couldn't see, could you really? There you are. So what I've done is I've just extended these aluminium brackets, which actually you just tighten that up and it's in position. And then it's actually sitting on top of the flange on here anyway, but there's brackets that come down that hold this. So I'm gonna have to look at them in a minute. And then of course you got your buttons, which I can easily reach the buttons to work whatever I want. I'm standing on my, on the floor, and not too bad at all really. So yeah, you need to have this. I have tightened it up so it shouldn't hopefully slide out. But we need to shove that to the one side, like so. The problem is, so you're going to get gnats down the side of there. You can get gnats down the side of that. I know we've got the fly screen, but they're going to get, sometimes you're going to get in there anyway with the roof open. So yeah, it won't make any difference, because you've got this coming across. You've also got this coming across. So basically, when the fan's on, you're going to have that there anyway. That ain't the way it's shown on the drawing, though, is it? On the drawing, it shows that net coming across and abutting, like abutting this, so it's fitted like in that sort of gap. When they're over here, I'll explain a little bit different. It sort of wedges itself in there because I've tightened them fittings up. It's not going to fall out. But I was imagining this to stop against that, and that being here. But that ain't the way it looks. This goes straight across it like that, which I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Where would you do it? The only other way is fix these brackets on this flange here and put the fan in this section, this bottom section here. You see, because you've got this part and this part's flange, and I believe it's all this part. I think it just unclips. I think it unclips off, and if we bring it down and fit it inside this, I think it'd probably fit better, wouldn't it? But then, as I was saying earlier, you have got this gap. If we do it so it shuts against it like that, you know, and that's obviously lowered down, and it's fitted between here. The problem we got then is we're going to get gnats through here. We're going to get mosquitoes through here and mosquitoes through there. So would it be better to put it up there like that? Then the issue we've got then is, with it being up there like that, the netting here, it's going to restrict the airflow from the fan. What we really need is some of this supplied with this this thing here, with maybe a little roll of it, spring-loaded roll of the netting, of this netting, as part of the fan, but on the top of it. So when you extend them, the netting rolls out. When you extend this one, the netting rolls out,